A local children's author and illustrator who creates the Loving Life Lessons for Kids joins me now. Let's welcome Rhonda Goodall. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for bringing your characters. How adorable are they? So we're talking first about Frizzle, who started it all. So how did Frizzle come about? What is Frizzle?
So actually, when I was about 4 years old and had to go to church every Sunday and would be so bored,
Oh no.
I would just sit and doodle. And this was always the character that I drew. He was not named Frizzle at the time. He had no name, but it was the same character that I would always draw.
And then about 15 years ago, you said, is when you started to write your first book, but it didn't really come to fruition right away, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Tell us about that.
I wrote two. I had written the first Frizzle and My Pancreas Needs Glasses, very close to my heart, as all of them are. And my mom was unfortunately in a very bad accident. My mom was killed in an accident.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
And I knew at that time I needed to throw myself into something to really keep busy. You know, I had kids, but I needed something. And met a woman who was a writer, Susan Brandenburg, and she said, I'm going to help you. She said, get the books done. She gave me a date. She said, I want them done by then. I want them illustrated. And I did, and then all of a sudden I realized how much that was helping.
Right.
It was, as she said, it was a catharsis, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love what I do. Love writing, love illustrating.
So it started out with 2, and now you have what, 7?
Now I have 7.
That's amazing.
Working on number 8.
So tell us a little bit about the story of Frizzle.
So Frizzle is just this fun little character that he's full of love. He's always kind of doing the right thing, but in a fun way.
Okay.
And a lot of characters.
Relate to it, probably.
Yes, a lot of characters in Happy Town, which is where he lives, that just they learn from him, but they all play together, and he's just a wonderful little character that kind of brings a fun and safe place to kids.
Well, and now Frizzle has met Frazzle.
Yes.
Frizzle and Frazzle?
Yes.
How adorable is that?
Yes, as you can tell.
So why did you want to write children's books?
I've always had a real passion for kids and for helping kids. When I was a kid, I volunteered at children's hospitals. It was just,
my gosh.
Kids are in my heart, you know. My children, any kids I meet, I love interacting with kids at book events, and it's just where my passion is.
And the passion speaks volumes because you've won some awards here.
I have.
So people are noticing.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
So, well, I've won through FAPA, which is the Florida Authors and Publishers Association. All the books have actually won an award there, except this one. But that's okay too.
Maybe this one's because it's thicker.
And
it's still
it
an
may
easy
be.
read, though.
And it may be. But
oh my gosh, that's amazing, though.
and then through Reader's Favorites, which this was the only book I submitted, and I got a 5-star review there as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what age range, you know, for our viewers who are watching, who are wondering if this would be good for their kids, what age range would you say?
You know, the awards have been won through K through 3rd. That's the category that they were put in. I've had adults that have come to me and said that they love the books, even like people in some senior living centers, older people that like them. Again, they're just very feel-good books.
Right,
you know, you have to smile and an easy read.
And are you going to be at the Amelia Island Book Festival on Saturday, February 24th?
I am.
Okay.
And I also just found out on January 27th at the Literacy Lounge in Riverside. We'll be there for an author event too, from 3 to 5. Where
else can we find your books, though?
So my website, which is just www.frizzlelife.com.
Frizzle Life.
You can go to that. You can go to Seaside Shops in Jack's Beach, Coastal Elements in Ponte Vedra, the Literacy Lounge in Riverside, and of course Amazon and different places. So,
well, good luck with everything. It seems
Thank you.
luck is on your side. You're doing great work here, but I'm just so glad that I finally got to meet you.
Yes, and I'm so glad I got to meet you as well. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Happy New Year to you.
Good luck with everything.